I survived 100 hours in an ancient temple, Mr. Beast.
Just got dropped off on this 2,000-year-old ancient temple.
But we're so high up.
We're surrounded by jungle. See you later. Let's go see what we can find. In this video, we're going to be exploring dozens of.
You wouldn't spend 100 hours in an ancient temple with your brethren?
Yeah, I would.
With
I'd do this shit for free. That's the crazy part.
Who said money was involved? You getting possessed by a zombie, bro?
Ancient temples, all of which hide ancient Mayan secrets from the world
that's what I say. I'd do it
deep
for free.
underground. Everything you guys are seeing now, the Mayans didn't want us to see. Nobody gets to go where we're going, including exploring one of the 7 wonders of the world. But we only have 100 hours to make discoveries.
Dude, I'm discovering these stairs are huge.
Yeah, I want to find an escalator. Let's go discover the secrets of the Mayans. This is the door to the inside of this massive Mayan temple.
Oh, that's a deep tunnel.
Dibs on going first.
That's fine with me. There's booby traps.
This temple is over 2,000.
You think there's actually booby traps inside them and ancient Mayan temples and stuff?
Yeah, I actually do believe that shit.
Like shooting.
Because like how I see it, right? Like they gotta protect their gold somehow, right?
That's true.
Ooh, who the fuck shooting at me, buddy?
Like deep drops or something, like a pitch in the floor.
They gotta protect their gold somehow, bro. That's how I see it.
These niggas have to been short because Mr. Beast got to duck his head all the way to get inside there.
1,000 years old.
This is
insane.
We're inside an ancient temple right now.
Where
Well,
are we
motherfucker.
going? Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
I did not think that
man
man
you see in
was
this
that tall.
temple is this giant statue, which is supposedly the corn god inside of a jaguar's mouth. This is so beautiful. My gosh. I'm gonna tell you what I think this means, and you tell me what it means, okay? This is a hand. This is a parade. That's a toilet.
Wrong.
Okay.
Not me.
That is not his toilet. That is his earring.
Yeah, Jimmy.
So here's the thing. This place is actually a pyramid built on top of a pyramid. So the deeper we go in, the older things get. Be careful, boys.
I think he started off like 6'2". I think he grew like 3 inches or something like that.
Sketchy, Jimmy.
Can't believe the government's letting us do this. It really is crazy. Not even archaeologists are allowed to go back here. How deep underground are we? And after navigating this ginormous ancient
like my daddy
temple,
like
we finally made
5'9".
it to the end. Now that we're at the end, you said you had a surprise.
Short
Yes,
for what I was used to growing up.
5'9" is the average American height.
But my mommy side of the family, like everybody over 6 foot. 6'1", 6'2".
All my brothers tall. All
Like
my
my
brothers
uncle,
at least 6 foot.
my uncle like 6'4", my other uncle like 6'5". My grandpa was like 6'3", and then my daddy like 5'9".
Has been found in the last 2 decades.
Whoa!
I remember when my mom said that,
Funerary
was like, your daddy like
mask. This is the
5'9",
face
and I
of
was
one of
like,
the kings of the
why
snake
would
kingdom.
you?
The Mayans
But my mommy like
used masks
5'7",
this one
so I was
to
like,
shield
you
those
even
that have
tall, you
passed
tall
away
enough too.
from dangers on their journey
Yeah,
to
I was
the
like, why
underworld.
would you do this to me?
Yes.
This was made over 1,000 years ago.
Yes.
Which means my great-great-great-great-great-grandparents weren't even alive. Why is this not in a museum? Why is a YouTuber holding this? Get this away from me. Take it, take it.
Don't tell anybody.
Okay, I totally won't show 200 million people. That's it for this temple, but we are in the middle of a giant city with multiple other ancient temples. And later in this video, even visiting the 7th wonder of
He's
the
the most
world.
subscribed person on
Find some
YouTube, right?
treasure. This jungle is full of monkeys,
Yeah.
snakes, and people have even died to jaguars here. Well, we survived Snake Island. Wait, no, is that a monkey? Sir!
Monkey jerking off in the
Sir!
Why would you film that, bro?
Well, guys, this is where we're gonna be camping tonight.
Oh, look at these hammocks.
We still have over a dozen temples to explore. I need you guys to get some good sleep because this video is just getting started.
Animal porn thing. You know how YouTubers go. They like fucking people.
First things first, we need to explore the rest of this massive abandoned city. And looking at it now, it's hard to imagine what it might have looked like. And so I'll just show you. Over 100,000 people used to live in this city. That's what that used to look like. This is what they think these roads looked like. There were temples everywhere. It was flourishing.
I'm still laughing at that
But
gal
on the
who
inside, you'd witness
get punched in the face by what it was. It was one of Kai people who was stream.
Oh,
We could
damn.
go.
That's
Yeah.
That's alright.
The zombie gal
You
gone.
gotta punch her head right off. She diving there
Punch
too
her head
fast.
off.
You wanna
Guy
dive in there
say
and block
no,
people?
no, no.
Strike her brain all up in her head. I don't blame him though. That's how I would react. I swung in first.
Magnificent artwork like this.
I mean,
Oh, this is incredible.
One
yeah,
of my favorite
right,
part
me
of these
too.
videos is when we take
Yeah,
old
yeah.
paintings and bring them to
But at
life.
the same
So
time,
this
though,
is
I
our
would have been
best
like,
estimation
okay,
of what
ain't
they
no way
represent.
Bro, this is so cool.
This is a rare glimpse into what the
Actually,
life
really,
of a Mayan looked like
Because
2,500 years ago.
Till
This is
America
amazing.
No one really thought that was a llama. Can we talk about this?
Dylan, you thought that was a
Yeah,
llama?
actually,
Because look,
you
I
said-
thought
I
that
think
was the
that's what
eye,
it
that
was
was the
called.
mouth, and I thought that was the leg.
Yeah, I thought you were smart. And after I picked on Nolan, Nolan returned the favor to Tariq with the spider.
Tariq, don't make
Nigga put a
stop.
spider on his shoulder.
Tariq's gonna quit. My friends have a strange way of having fun, but the Mayan way was arguably stranger. We're standing where a ball court used to exist over 2,000 years ago. This was the first ever team sport to use
You
a
went
ball.
by.
Did you know that they played the ancient people played like a basketball like sport? It wasn't
Yeah, but it was
basketball.
like soccer and basketball mixed together.
Yeah, yeah. I heard about that a while ago. He just bring it back to my attention just now.
As far as we know.
Also, the captain of the losing team's head got cut off.
Yeah, they get killed after they lose. That's crazy.
I didn't know they'd get killed after
The
they lose.
Mayans
That's
are
crazy.
crazy,
Get
man.
their head cut off.
Whoa.
Why would I
This is
even want to
huge.
play that
Yeah,
with y'all?
so
This
beautiful.
ball is
Why don't
life,
we build
literally.
temples like
Ball
this
is
today?
life.
Around 2,000 years ago, this is where the king and his queen lived. But 2,500
For
years
me to get
ago,
my head
this
cut
is
off
what it
because I
looked
missed
like.
one shot? No,
Massive
thank
crowds
you.
of people would gather here and even wait for hours just for a chance to see the king. And here it is today. Let's go check it out.
Imagine
Okay.
getting murdered.
2,000 years ago, the king would probably stand here and watch sports from his palace. Kind of cool. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like a labyrinth.
Yes, because if you want to protect your king,
You make it
you make
confusing.
it confusing.
Ernesto, be honest with me. Has anyone ever pressed this block in to see if it reveals hidden treasure?
I will not do it.
How about this one?
Mm.
How about this one? You're telling me the king didn't build a hidden treasure room 2,600 years ago?
Maybe yes, but it's hidden.
With the hopes of finding the king's treasure, we ventured to a cave deep in the jungle where the treasure may lie.
Hey, Jimmy did not say anything about bats, bro.
Oh my, Joe, there's so many bats.
They just flew right behind our heads.
Yeah,
The
too much
Mayas,
box.
they used to think that this is the mouth of the monster of the earth.
Look above us right now.
We're surrounded by bats.
Thousands of bats swarming us.
Back to
Dude,
the
it's a
most
bat
common
tornado.
cause
If there's a Mayan treasure there, it's under
Yeah.
tons of
They don't like
bat-
humans,
bat-
though. They
I
don't
feel like
really
I've
bother
already found my
humans.
treasure. This is beautiful. We're gonna leave.
There's a lot of
I want a
bats. I would
false
prefer
flag
if you go
with that.
faster.
Oh, I got boot on.
Bats look like puppies if you hold them close.
For me, this is a real treasure.
Okay, no, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. There's absolutely no treasure here.
But there's still one more temple that might have treasure. And because it's already dark out, boys, light your torches and let's go on an adventure. Our torches go out before we get to an
But I mean,
ancient
they got
temple. I'm gonna be very sad. Temple, temple, temple. This is so much cooler with just torches. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. I feel like an ancient adventure. But as it turns out, all right, it's a dead end. This didn't go well either. Everything's a dead end.
Oh my God, what was that?
There's like a monkey up there. Is that a monkey or a jaguar?
Why is this video becoming scary all of a sudden?
Make sure you sleep well tonight because I have a big surprise for you in the
I'm
morning.
gonna keep
Let me
y'all
guess,
go to watch
you guys
me kick
thought
off
the
and I
dozens
ain't
of
even
ancient
care.
temples in this city was the entire video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Send the helicopter back
Do it again,
because
do
to
it
explore
again.
even further,
Nigga video literally featuring a masturbating monkey. It's crazy.
we were going to need a lift.
I'm climbing these stairs like a dog. We're almost there.
There's our ride. Gotta go. Let's go explore some more temples. And where we're going has some of the craziest ancient remains ever built by mankind. And to kick off this location, we're gonna visit this bad boy, which the Mayans used to call the gateway to the underworld. Back in the day, there used to be giant fangs here. What happened to them?
They fell off.
That seems logical. Let's go explore. Whoa. This is awesome.
There's some very special features that I love, like that structure in the middle.
Wow. I'm gonna guess this building was the temple.
Was it for sacrifices?
Yes, you get it.
Yes! I got something right. What a nerd. Throw lost his hat.
But what our guide really wanted to show us was a cave which Mayans believed humans emerged from.
The Maya believed that humanity
Sure
came
was
from
wrong.
a cave.
Deep inside of there is what they call the Tree of Life. And they believe that all of us spawned from this very majestic, beautiful tree deep in this cave.
I would not believe the Mayans thought that human beings spawned from a tree. They gotta be restarted.
It's so sacred that we're gonna do a ceremony to ask for permission to the spirits of the cave.
If I was a betting man, I'd say the spirits are gonna reject Nolan. And as we entered the
Just
cave,
realized
whoa,
Timeline and
this definitely looks sacred. We were met with the ritual our guide spoke of. What is he doing now?
He's purifying the entrance of the cave.
And it's here where we would seek the approval of the gods. Naturally, I wasn't worried at all. But were the gods really about to let Nolan enter this sacred place?
I hope they accept me. I think it's good.
Oh. What's he doing? Is he good? Come on. The spirits didn't reject him.
Thank goodness.
So, with the gods officially on our side,
talking-
we started our
they
journey
have
for the
anybody
Tree
with
of
them,
Life.
like any,
But the
like,
deeper
tall
into the
guys?
cave we went, the hotter it got.
Is it just me, or is it only getting hotter in this cave?
He's getting hotter, and the air is gonna be more difficult to breathe.
More difficult to breathe. Yeah.
The deeper you go in the cave, the thinner the air gets. I don't know if you can see the
Man's
sweat.
just staring
It's
at
really
them.
hot here.
This cave just keeps on going.
What you
But at least
say?
there's no bats.
Everything you guys are seeing
What
now,
did he
the
say?
Mayans
Man's looking
didn't
at the
want us to
monkey.
see.
What did
They
he
literally
say?
tried sealing this off.
Imagine being a Maya 2,000 years ago, see this beautiful cave, and all of a sudden,
Greetings
see this
from
beautiful
Turkey,
room
but I don't
Whoa.
know
and the
English.
amazing tree.
Oh.
So how you
Am I
typing
the
that?
one that thought the Tree of Life was an actual tree?
Yes, this is it. This is the sacred ceiba that holds the sky.
Are these pots around it the same pots the Mayans created?
Yes, sir. So the tall ones, they put incense and they burn
I
it
forget
to
what
get
the
the
difference
attention
is.
of the gods.
This is very cool. If you were a Mayan thousands of years ago and actually believed that this is where humans came from, I understand why they thought this was so sacred.
Of course, of course.
But this cave is about to
Oh,
get
wow.
really
I
dangerous.
didn't even
Because
make
where
a new
we're
account.
going
I thought I
next,
made a
we
new
will
account.
literally need an oxygen tank to
I didn't
breathe.
know
Why do I
my
keep
old
doing
Twitch
things in
account
videos
was
that could kill me?
Connected to my all my locations.
It is so
I didn't know. I didn't know.
So after a few deep
Now I gotta
breaths
go
to
get
top
freaky,
off on
go find my
oxygen,
girlfriend, get
how
freaky.
deep are we going?
About 2 football fields.
Yo,
Well,
I'm
I'll
gonna
go
stay
find
up
a
here.
grave and
You're
get
always backing
freaky.
out on it. He said there was no oxygen. I don't want to hear it.
And Nolan may have been onto something, because at the literal first thing our guide wanted to show us.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes. I'm dizzy and
Are you good? Hey,
no, I'm good, I'm good.
whether you like it or not, you're gonna get some
The
oxygen.
tour guy
Breathe.
tired himself now. Definitely gotta breathe in.
Anyways, what were you saying?
Well, there's some ceramic pot shards.
Check it out, man.
This is so cool. Can I take one home?
Well, I do, we're going to jail.
I would go to jail?
Yes, sir.
All right, I won't take one home.
Why they making this old man go down in the hole? They're trying to kill him, maybe.
They say Mr. Beast will go to jail for taking a piece of rock home from the cave.
Look at all the bats in
Really?
this tunnel. Let's continue. Wait, I actually, unironically, I don't know, do bats bite
Taking one home
humans?
'cause
I found a hiding spot. Oh, there's a bat.
Jimmy, get you a hit of this oxygen. So we're only getting deeper. Here, get you some. Air's getting thicker. But as we got closer to the end, we were confronted by the final boss of this secret tunnel.
See those the stalactites?
Wait, Jimmy, behind you is the biggest spider in the world.
Oh my God! What did the
I thought it was
Mayans do to the
stalagmite.
insects down here? Why do you think the world's largest spider is at the end of a secret tunnel in the most sacred place of the Mayans?
It's protecting something.
What do you
All right,
think?
let me go
I
fight
think
this
so.
horde again.
So
I was
instead of
thinking he just
fighting
went
the
right to
final
bomb,
boss,
but
we let the secret tunnel keep its secrets.
I want to make so much
Oh my gosh! That was
I
terrifying.
almost threw the oxygen tank right at your face.
And after escaping with our lives, we were exhausted. So we headed to our new camp to turn in. Because not only were we gonna need our energy for the 7th wonder of the world, but for day 4, I wanted to know what the Mayans did for fun. Starting with the first ever team-based game to use a ball. Over 3,000 years ago, the Mayans invented the game of pits, where you score by shooting a ball
These
through a
zombies think
small
they can
hoop,
get me
kind of
this
like
time?
basketball. Only you can't use your hands
Actually,
or
I'm
your feet.
fucking
But remember
materials
what we
now.
said all the way back in day 2. The losing captain's head would get cut off.
The
head-
sports. That use they box.
This is hard.
Honestly, we're gonna get the hang of it. And although we
Imagine
started to
getting
get a
tore
handle
up.
on the ball, it's safe to say we were still far
we
from
lost.
scoring. So
Imagine-
I even brought in
imagine
our
you just
camera
started,
guys to
like,
help out. But even then, failure after failure only brought us countless more failures.
The ball look heavy.
We might not ever score. But in ancient times, giving up meant literally losing your head.
Nolan, you better stand up, bro.
And so
That was
failure
supposed to
after
stay.
failure
Big call on
continued
that one.
until...
Melgon,
And after a
somewhere
long
with
day
his
of
wife.
this brutal sport, the surviving players might have celebrated by heading down a sinkhole for a relaxing dip in the natural
Yeah, he
pool.
said he's
And while
coming
I'm not
online
cutting
too,
any
but I
heads
think
off,
he has to go to
Nolan
some
did
kid's
lose at
idol.
pits.
That's funny because I asked him, I say, where you going? He's like, I go on the child's recital. So I was like,
This water feels amazing.
It doesn't look like you think it feels amazing. Oh, it's so cold.
And although a swim in the cenote is refreshing, the craziest Mayan temple, a literal seventh wonder of the world, is still to come. But first, a classic Mayan dinner. So everything you're seeing here is what the Mayans used to eat over 1,000 years ago. As you've heard throughout this video, they worship the corn god. And if you don't know, corn is a main ingredient in tortillas. Whoever's editing this, did the Mayans invent tacos, yes or no? To our final night, cheers. Enjoy the Mayan tacos. And to wrap up the night, we have a special Mayan dessert, the brand new Feastables peanut butter cups.
Wait, brand new, but
I
it's
don't
a
know
Mayan
who these
dessert?
people
Don't ask
is, and
questions,
I don't know
it's
if they're
dessert. Here you
innocent
go.
or not.
The king of
All I know
marketing
is
of
I
the show.
asked
Look
it.
at how much
I
peanut butter
murdered
is in
them.
there.
Isn't it
I
sad that
saw
there are
y'all and I
humans
said,
on
you
this
know
earth
what?
whose taste buds have not been
Y'all
blessed with the
gotta
brand
die.
new Feastables
'Cause I
peanut
don't
butter
know.
cups?
I don't know
So
if
if you
y'all
want it ethically...
You like peanut
need to
butter
make
cups,
sure.
right?
Like Reese's?
Like peanut butter on chocolate.
Yeah. I fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Mr. Beast just come up with a Feastables tastes really good, by the way. Mr. Beast just come up with a
I was
Feastables
thinking
peanut
about
butter
having
cup.
one. What's crazy is they actually
source
used to sell
amazing
that
tasting
in
snack, make sure you
the,
reach for Feastables. It's
'cause,
good.
like,
The
it's,
only Mayan approved snack on the
on
planet.
one of the skip the dishes
Before we go to
things in
sleep, I
London,
want to
you
let
can
you
get
guys
the
know
Skip
that I'm giving away
Express lane, and they send you like
$500,000.
whatever they got. Like, well, not whatever they got, but whatever you order. It's like a mini grocery store off Skip,
Oh,
and they had Feastables, and I keep telling myself, I can try it, I can try it, I can try it, but then I didn't try it because I was,
you're
what
black.
would I rather have? Well, yeah, that. That's the same reason I don't drink Prime. Like, niggas be like, you try Prime? And I'd be like, I'm a black human being, bro. Do I look like I fucking have time to spend money on these white
Thanks to
people
Jack
food?
Links, the best beef jerky, for providing me with this awesome birthday present.
I'll
I'll
see
see you guys at the seventh wonder of the world.
Fuck
with
that
the
British
last
boy
remaining hours of
and his shitty ass music.
Oh boy, he would have
But
called. I ain't a big fan of it though. I guess it alright.
our trip here,
Feastables,
it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
the
The
lunch
seventh
candy
wonder
or
of...
whatever it's called too. I ain't had that either.
Ooh, this temple name, Kakulkan Temple. You know who's Kakulkan?
Yeah, he's
And
the flying serpent god.
yeah, you know who that. You know who he is inside the MCU.
Yeah, he's Namor.
Yeah, I just watched the new Black Panther, the last Black Panther the other day, and that's why
Just
I
watched
recognize
that?
it. Yeah,
But I watched that like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I watched that like 5 times already, buddy. That's my favorite one. That was
yeah.
better than the first one in my opinion.
I just like both. I think
Michael B.
think
Jordan I like as Killmonger, but
he was in it.
the second one just had so much life to it. I feel
Of the
builds
world.
I don't know if
more
life
to
is
The
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 word.
temple
building.
of Kukulkan.
Yeah, the world building
Bro,
was
this is
fucking
so
good,
cool.
bro. I
I
didn't
can't
love
believe we're
that.
actually
Yeah, I
here.
didn't like it.
Kukulkan is one of the 7 wonders of the world, partially
And the
for its grand
soundtrack,
size, but weirdly enough, also for the way
number
it
2 way
sounds. The
better than
Mayan
number 1, bro.
Hey.
No, but it ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. They going hard on the soundtrack, bro. Burna Boy on there, the fucking Spanish music, but the soundtrack good on that one. But anyway,
What I could say is, Boy Dog, I enjoyed both. So I ain't really can say which one I like better. But you know, it is a good movie. I don't know if you watch it yet.
Thunderbolts?
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, me and Mel gonna watch that at some point. I have the tickets for it.
Boy Dog, listen to me. That was enjoyable. I hope you ain't get spoiled about the ending.
I ain't spoiled about the ending, but you know how Twitter is go, bro. You can't go on Twitter when something come out.
Trust me, everything's spoiled right now. You would literally go in there and get spoiled immediately. So be careful. I'm talking about the end credits now.
And somehow constructed this in a way where if you clap in front of
They
it,
say
you hear what
Captain,
sounds like a
they say
laser coming
Falcon.
back at you.
They say he's Avenger. His version, he's assembled his version of the Avengers.
At the top of this pyramid is a temple so sacred
Yeah,
to the
well,
locals
don't
that
matter. You
no
can
one
know
is
that.
allowed
That
up
ain't
there.
that.
Which begs the
But I don't
question of what Mayan
understand
secrets
who
lay
his
in that
version of the
ancient room.
Avengers is.
Out of respect
The
for the
Hulk,
culture and all the people who hold this very sacred, we are not going to touch the
niggas who's
temple.
still alive.
Instead, we're going to fly this drone up
Ant-Man
to see what's in that
raising a
secret
child,
room.
so I
You
don't
cool
see
with this?
Ant-Man being
Yeah,
there.
that's cool.
Godspeed.
Oh, well, I really can't tell you. I know
Oh my gosh,
Hulk,
this looks so
Thor.
majestic. I'm dying
Thor
to know.
off-world,
All right,
though.
let's see what's in this
What
room.
that mean?
Thor in space.
Wait,
Oh,
Arthur, the room's
I
empty.
don't see him coming back to that.
500 years ago,
I guess it would be
you gotta
Star-Lord would be in
remember,
there.
Thor gotta be inside Doomsday, but
Yeah, true. Star-Lord would be one of them.
yeah, Star Lord. You got She-Hulk. She probably gonna be in Fantastic Four. A whole lot of that stuff. I talk about a whole lot of stuff that don't have nothing to do with Mr. Beast.
the Spanish came here and they take a lot of the stuffs inside.
But before everything was sadly stolen, this is what historians believe the seventh wonder of the
Oh
world
wow, the
looked
horde
like.
actually coming
I'm not
through.
gonna lie, it's actually very beautiful. And while we didn't find any gold, I'm grateful that I could even visit these ancient monuments and share with you guys. Thank you so much.
Guys, I love you, Mexico. It's been great. See you later.
Goodbye, good. Christmas in.
Holy
Alright.
wait, we
Darn it. Anyway.
We just got.
I don't know what that little mishap was just now, but that's it for that video. I've been doing a whole lot of yapping, and none of that had to do with the video. Plus, good still. Anyway.